Hi, back again. More records. This time thought I'd start off with Radiohead's Ten. Sorry, sound a bit New Zealand-ish there. Kid A's Amnesiac. Kid A, Radiohead. Sorry. In the 10-inch release, like Kid A, which was in my last video. If you didn't check that one out. This is as good as Kid A, recorded same time, you know. They were both released in the same year as well, I do believe. Double LP pack, once again, great artwork. Really nice package. Definitely. Like Spinning Plates is my favourite on this one. It's really great. Next up is Crystal Castles 2. These guys are out of Canada. They're a really cool electronic / experimental band. If you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend it. The album art really creeps me out with this gatefold as well. Off this album, I really like Baptism and Fainting Spells. It's a really nice release. It's also got Not in Love on it, which isn't the version that they did with Robert Smith of The Cure, but it's still really great. On par with their first album as well, I believe. You know, some people say, oh, not as good as the debut, but I think that gets said about a lot of things, and that's not always necessarily true. So, yeah. Portishead, 3rd. This is another great album. The first time I heard it, it got released in 2008, but first time I heard it, I was really hesitant to buy it, because I'd had their 2 previous records, the self-titled one and Dummy, and this it didn't sound as good, you know? Thinking, oh, they've just sat around for 10 years, got stoned and played with a drum machine. All I'd heard was Machine Gun and The Rip, and I wasn't too impressed. But I thought that the Machine Gun, like the beats and that, were really cool. But since buying it and further listening, I think it's awesome, to be honest. And I think it's a very Portishead record. It's very them, but it doesn't sound, or I'm not going to say anything like, but it doesn't sound like their first 2 albums. But yeah, I really recommend it if you're looking for Portishead in a different way. But Machine Gun is an awesome song. So is Silence. They're probably my favourites off this one. Check it out. I picked this up the other day. It's Peach's I Feel Cream album. It came out in 2009, and it was her 4th studio album. She hasn't had one since. Very funny gatefold. I love this album. It's hilarious. I think it's a crack up. I think she's funny as. Just great electro pop mixed with Peach's weird sense of humour and view on things. But it's an awesome album. I picked it up in a sale bin for $15, so I was pretty stoked, because that's really cheap for vinyl here in Australia. Really awesome. Highly recommended. This is another album that I picked up. Mogwai's Hardcore Will Never Die But You Will. Yes, it is as good as the title. This was recommended to me by a friend that works at it's like a fashion / like music store, I don't know. It's cool, but yeah, he recommended this to me, and it's a really, really cool album. It's a real return to their olden day to their first albums. Yeah, which is exactly what the guy at the record store said, and he was exactly right. And it's really good. Mexican Grand Prix, number 2 on the album, is a really awesome song. They use being an instrumental band, they use vocals put through a vocoder and auto-tune and stuff. It's really nice. Check it out. This next one is an awesome album. Tame Impala's Innerspeaker. Tricky ass cover. They're an Australian band that found fame a couple of years ago, and I'd always heard that this album was really, really great, and and I'd only heard Solitude is Bliss off it, and I really liked it, but I'd never bought it, and I thought, oh, I'd really, really like to get that one day, but it was always $46 on vinyl. I was like, shit, I don't want to pay $46 for this, but I saw it at a sales store and I had a voucher as well, so it only ended up costing me $15, and it's just an awesome album. There's a track called Alter Ego, it's backbeat drums, it's wicked. Lucidity, another awesome song. Solitude is Bliss, like I said, it's an amazing album. Highly recommend it as well. Check it out. Last but not least, is a strange little band called Wagons, and the album The Rise and Fall of Goodtown. That's it there. So I went to a Seeker Lover Keeper concert again a couple of days ago, and Henry Wagons of Wagons fame played support at the concert, and I'd never heard of him before. And he's like Kurt Vile crossed with Flight of the Conchords, and he's just hilariously funny, and he plays this country folk music, and it's just hilarious. I also met him after the show, signed my album for me, which was pretty nice. Really nice guy as well. Love Me Like I Love You, Never Been to Spain, Keep Your Eyes Off My Sister. Funny ass songs. You need to get this if you like country music, or if you have any sense of good humour. So, yeah. That's all I have for now, but I will be back very soon when my bank account keeps decreasing and my album collection keeps expanding. So yeah. See you later.